Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are tackling something that usually makes people absolutely groan, a bureaucratic 8-step government manual. But don't worry, we're totally transforming it into a completely stress-free, super simple action plan. We're talking about getting your official Washington State ID. My goal today is to give you absolute clarity so you can breeze right through this entire process without a single headache.
Now, right off the bat, let's address a huge misconception. If you're someone who doesn't drive, or maybe you just prefer public transit, you might be wondering how to get official, verified photo identification. Well, guess what? You absolutely do not need a driver's license to get this ID. The Washington State Department of Licensing offers this official photo ID specifically for identity verification, banking, and travel. Literally zero driving test required.
Okay, let's dive into this. We've structured this explainer into 4 simple phases to get you in and out fast. 1. Eligibility and ID types. 2. Gathering your documents. 3. The office visit. And 4. Receiving your ID.
Phase 1. Eligibility and ID types.
The eligibility rules here are fantastically broad. First off, you've got to live in Washington State. Second, as we just mentioned, no driver's license is required. But that third point, that is fantastic news for parents. There is literally no minimum age requirement. Minors can apply and get their very own official ID card. So if you are tired of carrying around your kid's birth certificate for official travel, this is definitely your solution. Now here's where you have a crucial choice to make, the standard ID versus the enhanced ID. You really have to decide which one fits your lifestyle. So the standard ID is perfectly fine for basic identification purposes, but it actually cannot be used for border crossings. The enhanced ID, on the other hand, is the real powerhouse here. It's Real ID compliant, meaning it can be used for domestic flights. And even better, you can use the EID for land and sea travel between the US, Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean. If you love taking road trips up to Vancouver or, cruises down to Mexico, the enhanced ID is the clear winner for sure.
Moving right along to Phase 2, gathering your documents.
So the crucial point here is to treat this like a quick home scavenger hunt. First up on the list, proof of identity and your social security number. Having these specific documents ready to go is going to save you a massive headache later. For proof of identity, you'll need to dig through those dusty filing cabinets for a U.S. passport, your birth certificate, or a permanent resident card, which most of us just call a green card. For Social Security, you can bring your actual physical Social Security card or simply be ready to provide the number during the application process. What you should really take away from this next part is that the final pieces of your document puzzle are proving you actually live in Washington State and documenting any legal name changes. Grab a utility bill, a bank statement, your lease or rental agreement, an insurance document, or a phone bill to prove residency. Now, if your current name doesn't perfectly match your proof of identity from that previous step, you must bring name change documents. This means things like a marriage certificate, a divorce decree, or a court order name change document.
Phase 3, the office visit.
Listen up, because here is your absolute ultimate cheat code to skip the line and save your valuable time. Schedule an appointment online. Seriously, go to the Washington Department of Licensing website and book a specific time slot at a nearby driver licensing office. Do not just walk in hoping for the best. Use that online scheduling tool. And this brilliantly illustrates just how fast things go when you arrive prepared. The physical visit is a rapid 1-2-3 sequence. First, you submit the documents we already gathered and complete the application. Second, you pay the required fee, which by the way varies depending on the ID type and application category you chose. Third, you smile and have your photo taken. Boom, that's it. You're completely done with the hard part.
And finally, Phase 4, receiving your ID.
Okay, here's the timeline so you know exactly what to expect. The good news is you do not walk out empty-handed. That very same day, right after completing the application, you'll receive a temporary paper ID that you can use immediately. Then the waiting game begins for the physical card. Your permanent Washington State ID will be mailed directly to your address, usually arriving within 7 to 10 business days.
Before we wrap up, let's do a really quick, rapid-fire recap of your ultimate checklist to guarantee absolute success at the licensing office. You need your proof of identity, your social security number, your proof of Washington residency, any name change documents if they actually apply to you, and of course your application fee. If you structure your prep exactly like this, you're going to have absolutely zero issues.
So what does this all mean for you? Well, you've gathered the documents, you've completely skipped the line by booking online, and your new ID is on its way. If you decided to upgrade to that Real ID compliant enhanced ID, the map just totally opened up for you. So I'll leave you with this to think about. Where are you going to travel first? Are we talking a domestic flight across the country? Maybe a quick drive over the Canadian border? The choice is entirely yours. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy travels!